Welcome to the Morning Download Podcast, your go-to resource for personal finance, economics, and market insights. In just 8 minutes a day, we provide valuable information to help you make better money decisions.
Hey there, investors. It's time for your morning download, where we dive into personal finance, economics, and markets to keep you in the loop. So, the hot topic everyone's buzzing about right now is the Israel-Hamas conflict and what it means for the international markets. It's definitely on everyone's radar, and rightfully so. We'll dig into how this tense situation might impact our investments. But before we get into that, here's a fun fact for you. Did you know that Nigeria is Africa's largest crypto market? Yep, that's right. With over 27 million crypto users, Nigeria holds the crown. And just to put things into perspective, the US has over 50 million crypto users. It's fascinating to see the varying levels of adoption across different countries. Now, let's circle back to the Israel-Hamas conflict. These kinds of conflicts have historically had ripple effects on global markets, leading to fluctuations in stock prices, commodities, and currencies. It's essential for us as investors to stay informed and prepared for any potential impact this conflict may have on our portfolios. For example, the price of oil surged up 4% on Monday, but other than that, there was no immediate market reaction. We'll be watching it closely to see how it escalates. According to the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, the global economy may be heading towards a recession. This comes as major economies like China, the UK, and Germany continue to struggle. However, most experts agree that the US has avoided a recession, at least for now. The organization emphasizes the need for countries to review their policies in its Trade and Development Report 2023. They are calling for a balanced policy mix of fiscal, monetary, and supply-side measures to achieve financial sustainability, boost productive investment, and create better jobs. Additionally, UNCTAD Secretary General Rebecca Grinspan emphasizes the importance of addressing the asymmetries in the international trading and financial system. Despite these challenges, there are some countries that are shining. India and Guyana are experiencing positive growth, while the US is on the road to recovery, although that could change. It's worth noting that some European economies like Italy are also doing well. In other news, China has set a target of boosting its computing power by 50% as it ramps up its race with the US in the field of artificial intelligence. Amazon is planning on hiring 15,000 seasonal workers in the UK ahead of the holiday season, signaling a positive outlook for the retail sector. OPEC has increased its long-term oil demand outlook, indicating confidence in the future of the oil industry. Lastly, the UK's Metro Bank has secured fresh capital and has experienced a 26% increase in its value. It's clear that the global economy is facing challenges, but there are also pockets of growth and positive developments that provide some hope for the future. Now let's talk Disney. It looks like activist investor Nelson Peltz is back in action. After taking a break for about a year, Peltz and his company, Trian Fund Management, are reigniting the possibility of a proxy war with none other than Disney. And guess what? They've amassed a whopping $2.5 billion stake in the Walt Disney Company. That's definitely no small change. But here's the twist. This time, Trian has bigger plans. They're not just looking for one seat on Disney's board like they did in the previous battle. No. They're aiming for multiple seats, including one for Peltz himself. Talk about ambition. This all comes as the nomination window for new board members opens on December 5th and closes on January 4th. Disney will then have the choice to reject Trian's proposal and nominate their own directors during the open window. The final showdown will take place at the company's annual meeting in the spring of 2024. Let's not forget about Trian's previous efforts. They actually launched the proxy fight back in January, with around 9.4 million shares. Peltz made it very clear that he wasn't a fan of Disney's $71 billion acquisition of Fox and their seemingly failed succession planning. Trian even shared a detailed slide presentation earlier this year outlining their plan to help Disney. And just when you thought things couldn't get more exciting, the news of Peltz's return sent Disney's stocks soaring higher on Monday, up over 2%. So it's safe to say that all eyes are on this upcoming battle. Stay tuned for more updates. So, it seems like everyone's jumping back into the world of digital coins. Investment in crypto is on the rise, with digital asset investment products hitting their peak since July 2023. That's pretty impressive. One cryptocurrency that's been really killing it is Solana. It's been seeing some serious inflows, reaching its highest level since March 2022. It's gained about 14% over the last month, which is great, but it's still down about 32% over the past year. So it's definitely on the upswing, but it's got some catching up to do. Interestingly, some big players like the United States Ethereum Futures Exchange traded funds haven't had as much luck. They've only managed to attract around $10 million during this period. But hold on, because here's where it gets interesting. Rumors are flying that BlackRock is considering filing for an Ethereum spot ETF. They've already done it with Bitcoin, and the word on the street is that it could get approved within the next 6 months. That's something to look out for. And while we're on the topic, keep your eyes peeled for Solana and Ripple ETFs. It seems like the world of crypto investment is alive and well, and there's always something new on the horizon. Struggling to save money? No worries, I've got you covered. Let's go through a list of ways to make saving easier. First things first, set some savings goals. Whether it's for a down payment on a house, a new car, or retirement, having a specific goal in mind will keep you motivated. Next, create a budget. Track your income and expenses so you know exactly where your money is going. This will help you find areas where you can cut back, making it easier to save. Automate your savings by setting up a direct deposit from your paycheck. That way, the money goes straight into your savings account without you even noticing. And we all know out of sight, out of mind. Speaking of cutting back, take a look at your unnecessary expenses. Do you really need that expensive cable package? Could you cook more at home instead of eating out? Small changes like these can add up without sacrificing your quality of life. Don't forget to look for discounts and coupons. There are plenty of ways to save money on everyday purchases. Check online or even in the Sunday paper. Loyalty programs are another great way to earn rewards. When you're shopping, shop around for the best deals. Don't assume the first place you see something is the cheapest. Do a little research to find the best price. Consider buying used items. You can find some amazing deals on everything from clothes and furniture to appliances. It's a great way to save some money while still getting what you need. Instead of splurging on expensive gifts, get creative. Homemade gifts or experiences can be just as meaningful. From a batch of cookies to tickets to a concert, think outside the box. Paying off debt should also be a priority. Focus on high-interest debt first to free up more money in your budget for saving. Need some help staying on track? Use a budgeting app. There are many out there that can help you track your income and expenses, making it easier to reach your goals. Lastly, find yourself a savings buddy. Having someone to work with can keep you motivated and accountable. You can support each other on your savings journey. So there you have it, a handy list of ways to make saving money easier. Give these tips a try and watch your savings grow. Today's personal finance quote comes from Melody Hobson, who wisely said, "The biggest risk of all is not taking one." And she couldn't be more right. In the realm of personal finance, taking risks is an essential part of achieving financial success. Playing it safe might seem like the comfortable choice, but it often leads to missed opportunities and stagnant growth. When it comes to investments, for example, a diversified portfolio allows you to spread your risk across different asset classes and potentially enhance your returns. Sure, there's always a chance that an investment may not work out as planned, but without taking that leap, you'll never know what could have been. In the same vein, being too conservative with your career choices can hinder your earning potential. It's important to embrace challenges, step out of your comfort zone, and pursue new opportunities. By doing so, you'll open doors to advancement, higher salaries, and increased job satisfaction. Of course, taking risks doesn't mean being reckless. It's about calculated decisions, using research and analysis to assess the potential outcomes. But remember, without taking any risks at all, you may miss out on incredible possibilities for personal and financial growth. So, let Melody Hobson's words serve as a valuable reminder. Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone and take that leap of faith. Because sometimes, the biggest risk of all is not taking one.
In today's podcast, we covered a wide range of topics, including the impact of the Israel-Hamas conflict on international markets, global economic growth and challenges faced by various countries, Nelson Peltz's plans for a proxy war at Disney, developments in the crypto market, tips for saving money, and a thought-provoking quote from Melody Hobson. Thanks for tuning in to The Morning Download, your go-to podcast for personal finance, economics, and market insights in just 8 minutes a day. Don't forget to subscribe for more helpful content and sign up for our free newsletter at morningdownload.com/subscribe.